Well, in this session we are going to talk about symmetric and skew-symmetric matrix. Before talking about symmetric matrix, let's talk two things, that is a square matrix and the transpose of a square matrix. As you can see the definition, the square matrix A, the square matrix means number of rows is equal to number of columns. A square matrix is said to be symmetric matrix if Aij is equal to Aji for every possible value of I and j. That is, if we take the transpose of the given matrix, then the result is matrix itself. So we talk about two things. One is a square matrix and the transpose of a square matrix. Here we have a square matrix of order 3 by 3. The general notation is, so we have first row, first row, first column, first row, second column, first row, third column. Likewise, we have second row and third row and 3 columns. Here you can observe for the elements which lies in the leading diagonal or principal diagonal, or what we call diagonal, are in which I is equal to j. Only those elements are the diagonal elements in which I is equal to j. In geometry, you have two diagonals, but in matrices, when we talk about the diagonal of a square matrix, we talk about that diagonal in which I is equal to j. This of course is a diagonal in geometry, but here I is not equal to j. Here is it, here is not. So this only is known as the diagonal of a square matrix. Now if we try to take the transpose of this matrix, this is the matrix. So first row now becomes the first column. So A11, A12, A13. The second row now becomes the second column. A21, A22, A23, A21, A22, A23. And the third row now becomes the third column. So we just interchange the rows and columns. Mind it. Transposing a matrix is about interchanging its rows and columns. It is not about rotating. No, not at all. You cannot rotate it like this. If you rotate it, A11 come to this position, that will not be the transpose of this matrix. Is it okay? It is not about rotating, but about interchanging its rows and columns. The first row becomes the first column, second row becomes the second column, third row becomes the third column. That is how we find the transpose. It's not about rotating, it's about interchanging rows and columns. Now let's take an example. So what is symmetricity? See, if Aij is equal to Aji, say if A12 is equal to A21, Aij, A12 is equal to 21. If this element is equal to this, that is A13 is equal to A31, A23 is equal to A32, and A31 is equal to A13. See, for the diagonal elements, this I is equal to j. So while transposing the matrix, the diagonal elements remains at the same place where they were earlier. So this diagonal elements will not change their positions. Now let's talk about skew-symmetric matrix. Before talking about skew-symmetric matrix, let's have an example. A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. See, what symmetricity is? The matrix must be symmetric about its leading diagonal. That is, what element is here, that must be here. A12 and A21 must be same, so that when you get the transpose, you get the same element. So for being symmetric, we need the matrix to be symmetric about its leading diagonal. That is, the leading diagonal is working as a mirror. Then physics says that image and objects remains at equal distance. So this is its image, these two must be same. This must be equal to this, this must be equal to this. This is how, this must be equal to this. Let's check. This is the leading diagonal. 2 is not equal to 4, obviously. Then if I try to take the transpose of this matrix, what I get? First row now becomes first column. Second row now becomes second column, and third row now becomes the third column. Here I check A transpose 147, this is 1 2 3, is not equal to A. A transpose is not equal to A, so it is not symmetric. Or I can say A12 is not equal to A21, so it is not symmetric. To make this matrix symmetric, what I should do, I just take care that this is the mirror image of this. So here it is 2, I must take 2 here. Here it is 3, its mirror image must be same. Here it is 6, it must be 6. Now if you try to get the transpose of this matrix, of course you are going to get the same result. Let's check it out. Now the first row becomes the first column. The second row now becomes the second column, and the third row becomes the third column. It's not about rotating, it is interchanging rows and columns, because if you will rotate it, this 3 will go here. It's not about, not at all, it is not about rotating. To find the transpose, what we do is, we just interchange rows and columns. Now let's check. A12 is equal to A21, A31 is equal to A13, this is A13 is equal to A31, A23 is equal to A32, and AII is equal to AII. There is no problem at all. So we get the same matrix: 1 2 3, 1 2 3, 2 5 6, 2 5 6, 3 6 9, 3 6 9. So A transpose is equal to A. Since A transpose is equal to A, so the given matrix is a square matrix. So to prove a matrix a square matrix, what we need to do is we just find the transpose of that matrix, and if the transpose is same as of the original matrix, then we say yes, our matrix is a symmetric matrix. Now let's define skew symmetric matrix. Skew symmetric. A square matrix is said to be a skew symmetric matrix if Aij is negative of Aj. That is, if you take the transpose of the matrix, you get the negative of the original matrix. See here, that is A12 must be equal to minus A21, A13 must be equal to minus A31, A23 is equal to minus A32, A11 must be equal to minus A11. That gives us very important result. First we discuss this. For a skew symmetric matrix, the condition is very simple. Aij is equal to minus Aji. If I take I is equal to j, in fact, if we talk about the diagonal elements, what happens? See, if I take I is equal to j, so Aii is equal to minus Aii. I replace j by I. So this gives me, if I transpose this 2 times of Aii plus Aii is equal to 0. This gives me Aii is equal to 0. That means for a skew symmetric matrix, yes, for a skew symmetric matrix, all the diagonal elements for which I is equal to j must be 0. Yes, in a skew symmetric matrix, all the diagonal elements must be 0. Suppose I take a 3 by 3 square matrix. If I need this matrix to be skew symmetric, the first and necessary condition is the diagonal elements must be 0. And then for the non-diagonal elements, what we have simply, this must be negative of this must be negative of this, or vice versa, this must be negative of this. Let's take a matrix A. Suppose I have 0, 5, 7. Here is we have 5, so this must be minus 5. Here we have 7, so this must be minus 7. Here I have minus 3, then thus it's negative, that is plus 3 must be here. Now we try to take the transpose. So A transpose is equal to, now my first row becomes the first column. Second row becomes the second column. and the third row becomes third column. Now you can see about the leading diagonal. This is negation of this, this is negation of this, this is negation of this, and if you take a negative sign common from all the elements, what you get is this is negative of 0, that is 0, this is plus 5, plus 7, minus 5. When we take negative, here 0, we take negative sign common. This gives me minus 7, this gives me 3, and this gives me 0. See, when I took the transpose, this matrix is not equal to this, because here we have 5 and here we have minus 5. So it is not symmetric. Now we take negative sign common. After taking this negative sign common, we compare it with the original matrix. Here you can see 0, 5, 7, 0, 5, 7, minus 5, minus 3, minus 5, 0, minus 3, 7, 3, 0, minus 7, 3, 0. So this is equal to negation of A. If A transpose is equal to negation of A, in that case the matrix is said to be a skew symmetric matrix. So to check whether the matrix is symmetric or not, whether a matrix is skew symmetric or not, what you need to find is, first of all, you will find A transpose. If A transpose is equal to negation, is A transpose is equal to simply A itself, then it is symmetric. And if it is not, try to take a negative sign common. If you find that A transpose is equal to minus of A, then obviously you will say it is skew symmetric. But there may some or most of the matrices are where A transpose is neither equal to A. See here, A transpose. See, if I take A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If I take the transpose of this matrix, that is A transpose or A dash, what I get is the first row now becomes first column, second row now becomes second column, and third row becomes third column. So if I take the transpose, here I can say A transpose is not equal to A. You can see here 1 is equal to 1, but 4 is not equal to 2. So A transpose is not equal to A, and if you try to take a negative sign common, all the elements will become negative, which will again not equal to A. So A transpose is not equal to A, and A transpose is not equal to minus A. So this matrix is neither symmetric nor skew symmetric. So this matrix is neither symmetric nor skew symmetric. One more question comes: can a matrix be symmetric as well as skew symmetric? Yes. The answer is yes. A zero matrix of square order, a zero matrix is of square order, is symmetric as well as skew symmetric, because it fits on the definition of symmetric and skew symmetric matrix: 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. See, it is symmetric. Why? Because all the non-diagonal elements are symmetric, or we can say Aij is equal to simply Aj. And it is skew symmetric also. Mathematically, if you take the transpose, you will get the same matrix: 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. That is A transpose comes out to be A. If you take a negative sign common, you again get 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. That is A transpose is equal to minus A. A transpose is equal to minus A. So this is the matrix, that is the zero matrix of square matrix, is the only matrix which can be symmetric as well as skew symmetric. In our NCERT textbook, in the miscellaneous exercise, one MCQ is there, in which it is asked, can a matrix be symmetric and skew symmetric? Which of the following matrix is symmetric and skew symmetric both? So the answer is the zero matrix. Now the question comes, if I am given a matrix which is not symmetric, neither symmetric nor skew symmetric, is it possible to split it up into two parts such that one part is symmetric and the other part is skew symmetric? because most of the matrices are such that they are neither symmetric nor skew symmetric. So can we split them up in two parts such that one part is symmetric and the other part is skew symmetric?